Hey guys, this is just gonna be a quick video, but as you might know, I'm sick, and I might sound a little congested and stuff, which I am, but I just decided, I'm not gonna be able to stream, but I'm just gonna do a nice, quick, maybe like 10, 15 minute video with you guys, which will, I think, be alright, because I know it's been a while since I've posted on YouTube, so just thought, why not? So today, well, actually, before we get into any of it, I want to make you guys remember to subscribe, like, look at my second channel where I post all the VODs or all the streams that I've done on Twitch. So if you aren't able to see them, go check them out there. But before anything, let's just jump right in. So in the future, I have a video where basically I gave my parents a ton of money, and I said, buy whatever you can, give it to me, and I'm going to open it up on stream. That's the expensive video I've been talking about. And they handed this to me, and they said, it's a little sneak peek to do for a short video. So, we're just going to open it up and see what it is. Let's go. So we've got looks like some sort of football thing. You got Aaron Rodgers right on the front. What are these? I actually don't know what these are, but it's just apparently a lot of players that we've had. So Aaron Rodgers, Jordy Nelson, Eddie Lacy, Clay Matthews, Julius Peppers, Randall Cobb. And this brings back a lot of memories, I'll be telling you right now. A lot of these players don't even play with Green Bay anymore. Oh, this is really cool. It's like Jordy Nelson left a while ago. Eddie Lacy's gone. Randall Cobb we still have, actually. Or we actually just got back last year. But he's like third string. Clay Matthews. I think we lost Clay Matthews, I believe. Ty Montgomery, I know we lost. We traded him away. Brett Hundley, we don't have. Demarius Randall, we don't have anymore. Who else? I don't think we have Julius Peppers anymore either. Man, this is amazing. I was definitely not expecting this. I thought it was going to be like Pokemon cards for me to open up. This was quite the surprise, as you may say. But might as well go through all of them. I'm going to quick sort them, and then we'll be right back. Well, actually, I'm just going to show me sorting them because I'm bored. Alright, so we've got, how many Aaron Rodgers do we have? So we have one, two, three, four, five Aaron Rodgers cards, all different, every single one. So I'm going to make sure to show off the different pictures. I don't know how old these are. Let's try to look at the year. They have a year on them. 2015. Well, maybe they're all made around the same time. But let's just go right in. So first up, we got Aaron Rodgers, all pro. I'm just befuddled. This was not what I was expecting at all. Nobody in history has done the long ball better than Aaron. During his 6-touchdown performance against Chicago on November 9th, 2014, he hooked up with Jordy Nelson for a 73-yard scoring strike. That gave Rodgers an NFL record 16 touchdowns throws up 70 or more yards, breaking a three-way tie with Brett Favre and Peyton Manning. Weeks later, the Packers star would join those two as a multiple MVP award winner. Now we've just got plain old Aaron Rodgers, looking quite nice. It's the same thing on the back. We've got NFL MVP. Rodgers outpulling J.J. Watt by a 31-13 margin, became the ninth player in NFL history to land multiple NFL MVP awards. The brilliant quarterback first captured the honor in 2011 when he led the Packers to a Super Bowl glory. In 14, Rodgers helmed Green Bay to the NFC Central title with a 12-4 record, while topping the league in differential touchdown passes, 38 to interceptions, 5. Dang. Now we've got this one which says Fantasy Studs. Oh, it's just showing so that game that I mentioned earlier about November 9th, 2014 against the Bears. It says he scored 36 points. And Rodgers torched Chicago in this 55-14 runaway with 6 touchdown passes, all in the first half, to tie an NFL record. Overall, he went 18 for 27 for 315 yards with no picks. Last, we've got this one with a nice 1 at the bottom. I don't know, well, you guys can see it. And it basically says, nobody in history has done the long ball better than Aaron. During his it says the same thing as the other two. I'm so congested. Alright, let's see what else we have. So I'm going to sort the next one. We'll just go through them one by one. How about that? So, sorry, I'm just looking through to see. Okay, so there are 2 Jordy Nelson. There are 2 Eddie Lacy, 3 Eddie Lacy, another Jordy Nelson, Clay Matthews. There are a lot of cards. That's all I can say for now. Dang. Alright, so I think this is all different people now. Yes. Alright, so next up, I'm going to go with Eddie Lacy, who I remember when I was young being the running back. Oh, whoops, I accidentally mixed in a Randall Cobb. Okay. Did I mix stuff up? I don't know. So first up, we have just Eddie Lacy, plain Eddie Lacy. It says on the back, Eddie thundered to his second straight 1,000-yard season and finished 3rd in the league in rushing touchdowns in 2014, continuing to amaze with big gains after absorbing first contact. He's a really humble guy, but when he's on the field, he turns into a monster. Packer fullback John Kuhn said, "We love that energy that he brings, that ability to just demoralize the defense with broken tactics." That's a good one right there. And then we have Fantasy Stud, Eddie Lacy, where in November 23rd, 3 days away from my birthday, these are all close to my birthday, against the Minnesota Vikings, he scored 25.8 points. Lacy's 125 rushing yards in a close victory endured as his season's top total. The second-year star scored a touchdown, running and receiving was a methodical, no carry longer than 16 yards. And then this is the same one as before, but it has a number at the bottom, number 19. Next up, Jordy Nelson. I also remember him being one of our wide receivers before he got traded to the Raiders. But let's go. From walk-on at Kansas State at 2014 Pro Bowl player, Jordy has taken the same approach daily. Jordy's a hard-working farm boy, says Vikings receiver Greg Jennings, who played alongside Nelson in Green Bay. His physical skill set is second to none, but he's smart, he works at his craft, he studies the game. Nelson finished 4th in the NFL receiving yards in 14, logging 7 100-yard games. Very, very nice. Next up we got this one, which is another Fantasy Studs one. It says on November 9th, 2014, against the Chicago Bears, he scored 27.2 points. Very good indeed. Nelson, second only to Antonio Brown in 2014 fantasy points, was most productive in this 55-14 annihilation. His 6th snagged for 152 yards, including 6-pointers at 73 and 40. Quite good indeed. And the last one, which has 21 on the bottom, is the same as the other one, except for the 21 on the bottom. And then we have Clay Matthews, who was one of our defenders a while ago, when our defense wasn't very good, but he was one of the better ones. Basically says, an elite edge rusher who's dominated at outside linebacker throughout his career. Clay showed versatility in 2014 by frequently staffing Green Bay's featured elephant position at middle linebacker in the latter part of the year. The results were big. The Packers, after allowing an NFL worst 153.5 rushing yards per game in the first 8 weeks, yielded just 86.4 per contest in the second half. So he definitely made a big change. And here it says the same thing on the back, but it's got number 45 on the bottom. Next up, let's look through who we have now. Alright, next up we have 2 Randall Cobbs. So we get this one, which basically says, as a child, Randall would spend countless hours doing odd jobs with his father, installing tile floors, building basements, mowing lawns. He was always motivated to put his family in a better situation. The wideout said of his dad, that would show me the value of work. Cobb's own efforts have placed him among the best. 2014, he ranked 4th in the league in touchdown nabs and made his first Pro Bowl. And this one, just like some of the other ones, has the same thing on the back, but has a 34 on the bottom. I still don't know where my dad got these from. Now, these are all just singular ones that we'll go through. I'm going to save a special one for last. Maybe a special couple. Actually, I'll do one right now. So right here, I'm going to show this guy. His name's Julius Peppers. Now you might be saying, Sammy, that's not what the Packers look like. That's not a Green Bay jersey. No, this is a special jersey that only comes out a couple times, maybe like once a year, and sometimes not even at all. And they're called the Acme Packers. I don't know exactly where it comes from, but it's a very nostalgic sort of thing, because like you never know when they're gonna break the uniform out. All right, let's read it. So Julius Peppers. When the Packers anointed their captains late in the 2014 season, Julius was an obvious choice. He's a man of few words, quarterback Aaron Rodgers said, but they're pointed words and the words that everybody listens to. 13 years into his career, Peppers still makes plenty of noise with his pads. He forced 6 fumbles in his Green Bay debut season, tied for second on the team in sacks and picks. Nice. Alright, next up. I'm going to save that one for later. Ha Ha Clinton Dix. Has a great first name in my opinion. Ha Ha. The Packers' defensive scheme is notoriously difficult for young safeties to grasp, but Ha Ha's maturity put him ahead of schedule. He just likes football, said Darren Perry, his position coach. It's important to him. That's big. Nothing was given to him, and I think he understood that from day one. Clinton Dix started 10 games, made the all-rookie team, and notched 2 picks in the playoff. Very good for a brand new safety. Alright, next up we got Mason Crosby, who's still with us actually. Great kicker, except for that one game. I don't know what happened, but there was this one game he couldn't make a single kick. Like, he even missed like the 1-pointers, and then all of a sudden, boom, he was back. That never happened again. It was really weird. A kicker's life can be monotonous, but Mason ensures that his is dynamic. He amazes coaches with his attention to detail during the week and the way he makes small adjustments to improve. I'm constantly learning and adapting, the 8-year vet said. With 8 points in Green Bay's playoff win over Dallas during the 2014 season, Crosby became the franchise leader in regular season and postseason scoring. Very nice indeed. Alright, next one up. We have Davante Adams, who just left us this year for the Raiders, which made me very sad. But I know he wanted to go on to do different things than just stay with the Packers, but let's read what he had to say, or what happened with him. Devontae patiently waited his turn in 2014 and then exploded for 121 yards on 6 catches in a late November win over New England. That helped develop trust, which the rookie used to post 117 yards and a touchdown in a playoff victory over Dallas. Raved offensive coordinator Tom Clements, "You have a big guy who has good quickness and get open and catch the ball. Those are all good qualities." He was rated, number 1 wide receiver for a couple years? Very good indeed. Make sure to keep these all in pristine condition. Thank my dad. Now you got, I'm not going to say the last name because I feel like you guys are going to make fun of me, but his name is John. A pounding blocker who can grind out tough yards when called upon. Kuhn, that's his last name, was rewarded after 8 Packers seasons with his first selection as an All-Pro in 2014. "I'm especially excited for John," said another All-Pro quarterback and teammate Aaron Rodgers. "John's had a great year. He got the Pro Bowl selection, but it's extra sweet with all the All-Pro team because of the people who vote for that." So yeah, it does say All-Pro right there at the bottom. Next up, good old Ty Montgomery. We traded him years back. What? He made a mistake that cost us the game, and that night I think he got traded. It was unbelievable. Basically says, "Ty, taken by the Packers with the 94th pick of the 2015 NFL Draft, could be an immediate contributor on his special teams. 2013, he ranked second nationally in average kick return yardage. He's a very strong rudder, very instinctive, has good quickness, all the things you look for." Green Bay GM Ted Thompson raved. "I think the key thing is his strength level is better than most." Quite good indeed. Man, my dad's the best. He made a good choice. We got Brett Hundley. It basically said, "The Packers are set at quarterback with Aaron Rodgers, but Director of Player Personnel Elliot Wolf cited Brett's rare athletic ability, big hands, and strong arm as reason he was worth a 5th-round pick in the 2015 NFL Draft. The former UCLA star, whose spread offense skills Wolf predicted will translate just fine to the pro game, will compete with fellow backups Scott Tolzien and Matt Blanchard." So what, he used to be in the Canadian League? Good for him. Good for him. Next up, we got Damarious Randall. Packers GM Ted Thompson cited Damarious' athletic ability and versatility as the chief reasons they select him in the first round of 2015 NFL Draft. "If you're choosing up a team in Little League, you probably got picked first at all the time," Thompson lauded. "Then as now, Randall could play multiple positions. A safety in college, he frequently assumed the one-on-one coverage responsibilities of a corner." Look at that. Next up, we have James Starks. Another Acme Packer guy. Look at that. "James uses music to transform his mindset before every game. He'll start with gospel songs, move to R&B, and then switch to hardcore rap to prepare for intense competition. The routine has developed a mentality that's led to consistency, focus, and a career average of 4.3 yards per carry through 2014. You can see him really punishing guys," Packers safety Morgan Burnett says. "It's a great sight." Wrong way. And then the one I've saved for last. Just says Green Bay Packers NFC North. Highlight of the year. Aaron Rodgers flung second-half touchdowns to Davante Adams and Richard Rodgers as the Packers rallied past Dallas, 26-21, on January 11th to reach the NFC Championship game. Despite an ailing calf, the quarterback passed for 316 yards. It just has the year it was founded, the record, the division rank, stadium. It's quite the nice card, and it's got the Acme Packers on the front. Well, that's all for today's video. I know it's kind of short, but I'm gonna probably go lay down for the next couple hours because I've expended myself greatly. But I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out my second channel. And, peace. Okay, maybe not peace. I can't. Alright. Peace.